$2 million. And let it be known that a Thorne always provides the best for his queen.
I stood in the velvet shadows of the Metropolitan Museum of Art, a glass of vintage crystal in my hand, watching the man I once loved play the part of a king. After I'd stripped Marcus Thorne of 80% of his fortune and sent his mother to a holding cell for smashing my crystal masterpiece, he had somehow managed to crawl back into the CEO chair of Aratech. He thought tonight's charity gala was his grand return to power. He had no idea I was about to turn his coronation into a public execution.
Oh, Marcus, it's breathtaking. Look at how the diamonds catch the light. Everyone is staring at us.
Let them stare, baby. I want the whole world to see that Ava Sterling couldn't break me. I'm back, and I'm bigger than ever.
Enjoy the sparkle while it lasts. Marcus, diamonds are forever, but CEO titles, those can disappear in a heartbeat.
Ava, I didn't think you'd have the guts to show your face here after what you did to my mother. You look desperate, trying to cling to a world that's already forgotten you.
Desperate? Marcus, I'm the one who donated that necklace to the auction. Every cent you just bid is going straight into my foundation for victims of corporate narcissism. So, thank you for the donation.
You donated this. You probably just wanted to see Marcus buy it back so you could feel relevant again. Well, it's mine now. Go back to your little startup, Ava.
It's a beautiful piece, Chloe, truly. But Marcus, I have to ask, did you clear a $2 million personal purchase with your board? Especially since Aratech is still in a quiet period before the rescheduled IPO.
Don't worry about my board. Ava, I am the board. I do what I want with my company's resources.
Is that so? Because I'm looking at the auction receipt you just signed. It's marked as a busyness marketing expense under the Aratech corporate treasury account. That's a textbook definition of embezzlement, Marcus.
You're bluffing. You're just trying to scare me in front of the cameras. It's a marketing gift for the future face of the company.
Actually, Marcus, as a major shareholder of the bank that's underwriting your IPO, I find your marketing gift quite alarming. In fact, I've already alerted the auditors.
Sienna stepped out from behind me, her presence like a sudden ice storm. The color drained from Marcus's face as the billionaire socialites around us began to whisper, their eyes darting from Marcus to the shimmering necklace on Chloe's neck as if it were a ticking bomb.
Sienna, let's be reasonable. It's a minor accounting detail. Aratech is about to become the biggest tech story of the year.
Oh, Marcus, you're right about one thing. Art is a story, but it's a tragedy. And the final act just started. I raised my hand and signaled the tech crew. Suddenly, the giant screens at the front of the gala, which had been displaying images of the auction items, flickered and changed. A map of the world appeared, with glowing blue lines connecting the biggest retail hubs across the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, investors and partners, while Aratech was busy trying to fix its broken hardware, my team at NovaPay has been building the future. Tonight, I am proud to announce that LVMH, Hilton Resorts, and JP Morgan have officially signed exclusive contracts to use the NovaPay cloud protocol.
What? LVMH? That's my biggest client! They can't sign with you! We have a contract!
You had a contract for hardware, Marcus, but hardware is dead. NovaPay is a software protocol. It's faster, it's hardware-free, and it costs the merchant zero in processing fees. Why would they pay for your expensive Aura boxes when they can use my code for free? The room went dead silent. The retail titans and bankers in the crowd were looking at their phones. Notifications were flashing. The news was hitting the wires. NovaPay had just disrupted the entire payment industry in under 60 seconds.
You sabotaged me. You've been working on this the whole time we were married.
I wasn't sabotaging you, Marcus. I was evolving. You were too busy staring at Chloe's silk dresses to notice that the world was moving on. You thought I was your back-end support? Nope, I am the system.
Marcus, do something. Call the lawyers. Tell them she stole the tech.
Stole it, Chloe. I have the patents in my name. I wrote the first line of code while Marcus was still learning how to use a BlackBerry. Aratech has no claim to NovaPay, but the SEC might have a claim on Marcus. As if on cue, 4 men in dark suits stepped through the gala doors. They weren't socialites. They had the cold, sharp eyes of federal agents. One of them, a man with a graying beard, walked straight to Marcus.
Marcus Thorne, we have a warrant for your arrest on charges of securities fraud, embezzlement of corporate funds, and grand larceny. Please put down the champagne and step away from the lady.
This is a mistake. Ava, tell them. Tell them we're still partners. Tell them Aratech is fine!
I'm sorry, Marcus. I don't work for Aratech anymore, and neither do you.
Arrested? Marcus, you said you were fine. You said the IPO would make us billionaires.
Ma'am, we're also going to need that necklace. It was purchased with stolen funds. It's evidence now.
What? No, it's mine. He gave it to me.
The agent didn't wait. He signaled his partner, who unceremoniously unlatched the diamond necklace from Chloe's throat. She stood there, trembling, her neck bare and red, as the diamonds were placed into a plastic evidence bag. Marcus was being cuffed, the metallic clink echoing through the silent museum hall.
Ava, you'll pay for this! My father will destroy you. The Thorne name isn't dead yet!
Oh, Marcus, your father, Arthur. He was just picked up 20 minutes ago at the airport. It turns out those offshore accounts you were using for Aratech's R&D were actually a massive money laundering operation. Leo Vance has been very thorough with his investigation. I watched the fight leave his eyes. He collapsed inward. The man who had built his entire life on stolen brilliance and fragile vanity finally shattering like a piece of cheap glass. As the agents led him away, he looked back at me. But I didn't see a husband. I didn't even see a rival. I saw a ghost of a world that no longer existed.
Wait, Marcus, what about me? Where am I supposed to go?
You can go wherever you want, Chloe, but you might want to start with a job application. I hear Aratech's old office building is going to be vacant soon. Maybe you can apply for janitorial work. I turned my back on her cries and walked toward the center of the room. Sienna raised her glass to me, and for the first time in 10 years, I felt the weight of Marcus Thorne's ego lift off my shoulders. The gala went on, but the music sounded different now. It sounded like the future. Leo, is everything packed?
Yes, Ava. The new servers are online in Singapore. NovaPay is live. You're no longer the wife of a CEO. You are the CEO of the world.
No, Leo. I'm something better. I'm finally myself. I walked out of the museum and into the cool Manhattan air. The city lights were brilliant, reflected in the wet pavement like a carpet of fallen stars. I had spent 8 years building a throne for a man who didn't deserve it, only to realize that the throne was mine all along. I climbed into the back of my car, pulled out my laptop, and began to write the first line of code for the next era. Marcus was the past. I am the future, and the future is just getting started.